Alright, hello and welcome to episode 4 of Aragorn's Quest. We left off in Rivendell, and I have a feeling we're going to be bumming around here for quite a while. And I don't remember exactly where we left off. Oh, the elves, the dwarves. Looks like the elves are more important at the moment. I believe we're supposed to, I think what it was is we're supposed to go to the Elven Watchtowers and find out where the great peoples in Middle-earth are coming from for the council. Kind of a creepy noise, but whatever. So yeah, I've played this game a couple times before. I think we'll probably be in Rivendell for at least the remainder of this episode, and possibly longer. Although I could just be overextending it in my mind. Oh, this is the way the doors must have went in The Hobbit. Interesting. Alright, here we are. What news have you? Oh crap. Traitor! He's looking for the orcs. See? Did you hear his bow? I've never heard of a traitorous elf until I met you. Man, can't kill a traitor. We've seen no sign of the delegates from Mirkwood. I fear the worst. Crows were circling near the river to the south earlier. It cannot be a good sign. Look for Legolas near the river south of Rivendell. Okay, I guess we're still not worried about those dwarves, so... Okay... One thing I like about this game is, even though they don't use the actual Lord of the Rings soundtrack that much, they actually did a pretty good job with the music. I mean, if I were given rights to Lord of the Rings music, believe me, I'd use it. But if they didn't want to use it all the time, I think they did a pretty decent job. Oh, there they are. You're not going to be traitorous elves now, are you?
Hey, Aragorn.
Aragorn, it's good to see you again. We have traveled far from Mirkwood and have been shadowed every step of the way. I can tell by the angry look on your face. Crebain, the great crows of Dunland have followed us over the misty mountains. They are spies of the enemy. They must not report back to their master. Why didn't you shoot them then? A flock approaches now. We have an extra bow if you would aid us. Alright. Ranged attacks have been unlocked. That's pretty cool.
As Strider took the bow from Legolas, a great flock of crebain appeared, blackening the sky with their wings. Let none escape.
Alright. Okay. Are they helping at all? I don't think they are. If you don't want to escape, you better hurry. Yes.
Stay a moment.
It's good to see that living so long amongst men has not dulled your skill with a bow. I'll give you what aid I can while my companions travel on to Rivendell. How kind of you. Legolas has joined you. Well, that is good. I'm sure my female viewers will be happy. If I have any female viewers. I kind of doubt it, but whatever. I'm so confused as to when Legolas and Aragorn actually met for the first time. Because at the end of The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies, Thranduil's like, go find Aragorn. It takes him 60 years to find him. But in here, then he's saying it's nice we met again. So when did they meet the first time? It might be somewhere in Tolkien's works I'm forgetting about. If you know, please tell me in the comments. I'd be interested to hear. And if there is no actual things from Tolkien or Peter Jackson or whatever, then I'm sure there's some fan fiction. There are no wolves, they're wargs. That would have been awesome if they had werewolves in the game. doors over there? No. Okay. No sense in going that way then. And as I mentioned before, there are collectibles and stuff, but I'm sure it's boring for you guys to watch me hunt around for that. So we're just basically going to be doing story mode for this playthrough. That's going to take long enough. It's going to take longer than I first anticipated. So I've been trying to cut down the episode lengths a little bit just to keep the viewers engaged and actually wanting the next episode to come along. Instead of like, oh, not another episode. The last one was 45 minutes long, or whatever. Right over there, okay. Where are Gimli and friends?
Well then.
Over here, Ranger. We haven't seen any dwarves, but we did hear a commotion near the pool to the north. They have a pool? It was loud enough to be a party of dwarves, so you should look for them there.
Goodbye.
I didn't know elves had swimming pools, that's awesome. I mean, I knew they had fountains that dwarves bathed in and stuff, but I didn't think they actually had pools. I can't wait to see this elven swimming pool.
Hello, lad.
At last, a friendly face. I am Gimli, son of Gloin. My kin and I have come to speak with Master Elrond, but instead of elves, we were welcomed to Rivendell by foul-smelling trolls. We fought them off, but I fear they developed a taste for dwarf. Did they eat
Just
any of
then,
you?
a gang of huge, ugly trolls burst into the
Oh
clearing.
boy.
Bring your pretty face to my axe.
Oh boy. Oh gosh. That was not good. Ooh. I got better at it. At least I thought I did. Okay, not a good idea at all, actually. Any health around here? There we go, there we go. Let's get these trolls. Got one. Oh boy. Always forget to use my shield. There we go. Talk to the dwarves later. I was beginning to doubt the hospitality of the elves, but we got a warm welcome after all. If there's anything I can do to aid you, you have my axe.
What are we waiting for?
Only a dwarf could make so much noise.
Return to Elrond with Gimli and Legolas. Time for walking. After we get through. I thought so, that's what we need. Man, those trolls can do some serious damage. There's so many trolls, especially after watching the Battle of the Five Armies extended edition. It's like, how many different types of trolls are there? Mountain trolls and cave trolls and trolls that have their eyes plugged out so they can be steered with their eye sockets, which is really disgusting. Trolls that eat people that are catapulted into their mouths. But, whoa, did you see that? Did you see those dwarves? They're like floating. If you didn't see that, rewind that, because I swear I saw those dwarves floating. Let's follow the floating dwarves. As I said, the graphics aren't amazing in this game.
Aragorn.
You're not Elrond, but hi. Thank you for looking after my nephew Frodo. He's very dear to me, you know, yes we know. I wanted to give him my old sword and chain shirt, but I can't seem to find them. If you come across them, could you bring them back to me? You should talk to the elves. They might know where they are. Did the elves steal them?
Michael Violet.
A moment in reward. Arwen better not see this. Rivendell is no longer safe. I hear a party of scouts went missing near the Bruinen. Yeah, I told you we were going to be bumming around here for a while. Oh boy. Should we do the side quest or not? Well, why not? I don't see why not. We'll do that really quick. We should have time to do that and come back and talk to Elrond. But I don't think we'll be done with Rivendell by the end of this episode. In fact, if I remember correctly, this is probably one of the longest levels. Should have known about this before I walked back this way. I knew this was slow. We have work to do. Might do some jump cuts, we'll see. Come across this, I don't know what it is, but I'll find out. Oh gosh. Is this the party that was mentioned? I thought it didn't want back. It makes you invulnerable for 30 seconds, so that was well timed indeed. Is this the party? Or not? I don't think so. Oh, that's right, Gimli is following me around now. So is Legolas, okay. Alright, let's find some enemies while I'm invulnerable. Okay, let's not go that way if we don't have to. Gotta get close now. I see some stuff over there. Campfire. Oh, a tracking thing. Okay, that's good. Let's get some those.
Strider saw from their tracks that a group of elves had forded the river. Just then, they appeared from the woods on the far shore,
How convenient.
pursued by orcs.
Oh, I can't go over there. Okay.
Aragorn, those elves need our help.
Yeah, hopefully I'm aiming at the right ones. More orcs emerge from the forest on the far side of the river. Hello there. Why is Legolas just standing? I saw what you did in Battle of the Five Armies and Return of the King, and the Two Towers, so...
With the orcs defeated,
They can cross
the elves crossed the river to speak with Strider.
They're aquatic. You have our thanks, Aragorn, but I must ask for your help again. A raiding party of orcs is crossing the River Bruin just to the north. Will you help me drive them back? Alright. Good, then I shall come with you. We're never going to talk to Elrond, are we? I suppose there's worse places than Rivendell to bum around in. And they came around quickly, didn't they? Hopefully this is the gang we're talking about. But I had the bad feeling that they weren't. I'm getting close now. Oh, I think I see some movements upon the hill. Oh, there we go.
Stand your ground!
Oh, he's mean. Stop it. Come on, I have my shield up. Go away, work. I'm holding my shield. This isn't doing a darn thing. Oh my. Hopping back with a little frog. Stop hopping like a frog. It's impossible. I'm gonna call them frog works. Forks. These forks. Oh my. So, I don't think. Oh, hello. It's just like standing there, guarding, I guess. Orc can't destroy. Speak to Arwen in Rivendell. Okay. So we gotta talk to Elrond, we gotta talk to Arwen. The Orc raiding party was defeated, and the surviving scouts joined the Strider. Well, isn't that nice? Now it's time to walk all the way back to Rivendell. What's this? You have found some Beleferin. Makes you cause more damage for 30 seconds. Well, that would have come in handy about 10 seconds ago. Thanks. And what do you know? Something else. Strider saw something heavy having dragged out along the ridge. So much walking we do around here. I would hope they have a speed plant. Oh, hello there. It's about time I get rewarded. Alright. Alright, after about 5 minutes of walking, I finally made it back. It's time to talk to people. Awesome. We owe you our thanks, Aragorn. The orcs are defeated for now, but Rivendell is no longer as safe as it once was. No. Long has my father guarded the scepter of your ancestors, but it can stay here no longer. What scepter? You, the last of Elendil's bloodline, now must pass into your safekeeping. I assume they mean the shards of Narsil, which is not exactly a scepter, but okay. The scepter of Numenos? What is this? You guys know, I love Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, but I have no idea what the scepter of Numenos is. Alright, let's go talk to Elrond, maybe he'll have something better for us. Where is he? Ah, he's over here. He's like hiding in a little corner over here. Is that a birdhouse? I didn't know elves kept birdhouses. The missing delegates have arrived safely, thanks to you. Still, our list of allies grows thin. The races of men are divided and leaderless. There's one who could unite them and reclaim the throne of Gondor. That's better. That's better. Andor's much better than some
Andúril, the flame of the west, forged from the shards of Narsil.
This is just like the book.
Beside the ranger. Become who you are born to be.
You're the last of the bloodline of the kings of Gondor. Take the sword, talk to Boromir, earn his allegiance. This is awesome, because in the book that's how it goes down. He actually gets it while they're in Rivendell instead of 2 movies later, or 2 books later, I should say. We'll go talk to Boromir very quickly, and then I will have to end the episode. A moment, crebain are spies of the enemy. We are not safe while they watch us. Okay, are these all quests that we have to do? Oh my goodness. I told you we were going to be in Rivendell a long, long time. I don't know if we're going to do all of these. You know what, let's move on. Those are fun and stuff, but I don't think you guys really want me to bum around Rivendell for multiple episodes, so... We're going to talk to Boromir, I'll have to end the episode, and next time we should hopefully move on to a different location. It seems we are here on a common purpose, Ranger. The road to Rivendell is long, and I fear my blade has grown dull. Spar with me a while, so I can test its steel. And yours, Ranger. This is not from the extended edition, by the way. This is completely made up. Yeah, let's beat up Boromir. Time for Sean Bean to die. Again. Oh my. This one. Boromir gets so good.
Boromir was no match for Strider and his sword, Andúril.
Really? So you are Isildur's heir. You fought well. Perhaps the blood of the kings of old is not entirely spent. It takes more than a sword to make a king, but if you wish my aid, you have it. Isn't that nice? Can I beat up on him some more? No? Nah. Alright. Well, I think that's it for today. So, if you really want to see the side quest, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I will be moving on in the next episode, and hopefully we won't spend the entirety of it in Rivendell, because I don't know about you guys, but I think it's getting rather old bumming around in Elfland. So, thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time, and goodbye.